Hi guys, how is everyone doing today? Welcome back to another video. My name is Sanya Kapil. I'm a makeup artist and a skin junkie. So today's video is all about sunscreen, and I have about 5 to 6 sunscreens over here that I have used over the years, and they've all been recommended to me by a dermatologist, various dermatologists. So these are different sunscreens which have different texture, can work for all skin types and different kind of seasons that we have in India. So I'm just trying to cover all of it. And also different price ranges. So let's start with the most basic one, which is Faceguard. And there's another one which is La Shield. Now they both are silicon-based sunscreens, and they're good for people with very oily skin. Even normal skin can use it, but it's more good for like summers and so the texture is like this. It's silicone and it just blends with your skin. It gives it a very it doesn't dry the skin, but it gives a very matte sort of a feel. So it's very good for like humid weather and when it's like summer and everything, and it's not tacky at all. Like I know a lot of people don't wear sunscreen because it's very tacky. That's It just feels very sticky on the skin, and that was one of the reasons why I wouldn't wear sunscreen. So yeah, La Shield and Face Guard really helped me. I started with that, and La Shield is about 40 SPF. I can't find La Shield cut tube. I think I lost it or it's done or whatever. And this comes in 30 and 50 SPF, so you get both, and they both are priced under $500. It's pretty reasonably priced. Now, this is another sunscreen by UV Blue. So I'm going to be covering a lot of UV Blue. UV Blue actually comes up with some really good sunscreens and everything. Now this is a gel. And this is like, instant skin illuminator. It's SPF 50, PA++, UV, HEV, IR. So it's like a complete sun protection thing. Also, this is again good for people with oily skin and, very like stick. Yeah, like if you don't like that whole, sorry, I just got lost in the texture. Yeah, so this is also good for very humid weather and summer, and if you just don't like that stickiness and everything, this gel is really like a good bet. And I think this is for like some $700 or something like that, 600-700 bucks. The next one is my current favorite. This is also by UV Blue. Now, in winters, my skin gets a little dry. So for me, sunscreen also has to be a little hydrating. Now, this sunscreen is with vitamin C and hyaluronic acid, and it actually feels very hydrating on the skin. So winters, though I still use it, I put a moisturizer first and then I put this. But in winter, yes, even my sunscreen needs to be a little hydrating, and it just can't be that dry. So, but I think I can still use it in summer as well if it's dry summer. Yes, humid weather, when it's very sticky and everything, you can't use this one. That's when you go for the gel or you go for, something like this. But this is my current favorite right now. I really like the ingredients. This is also water and sweat resistant. And this is very oil-free hydration. I think it also claims to be oil-free hydration. Yes, it does. So yeah, please get your hands on this if you have dry skin in general or in winters or whatever. This is a really, really good sunscreen for dry skin. I don't know if you all can see it clearly. And I'm also like, whatever. So yeah, I'm gonna write everything down. I'm gonna link it all below. So I'm gonna give you the names and the prices and everything. And I think this is also for some. No, this is for some. This is I think for $1,000 or 900. But yeah, really worth the price. It's a really good product. Now, this one is another one of my favorites. This is Photoprotector by Isdin. Now, when I was shooting for Inside Edge season 2, I was part of the makeup team. On set, such harsh lights, and that time I think if the weather was the weather was very sticky. It was July, it was raining in Bombay, so it was really, really humid and sticky. I was using face guard that time, but maybe because of the harsh lights or whatever, this just wasn't enough, and my skin was burning. I just felt like it was so rough and all. Then I called up a dermatologist, Dr. Aditi Sachdev, and she recommended this sunscreen to me. And this is so good. This is water based. This is fusion water. So when you put This, it's like nothing on your skin. You just don't feel anything. Like, this is pure water. And I really like this sunscreen. This is an this is an all season sunscreen. You can wear it in summer, winter, whatever. If you have dry skin, yes, you can wear moisturizer under. If I wear this in winters, I do moisturize my skin and then wear it. But for people who don't like the feel of anything on their face, this sunscreen is really good. And this is SPF 50 plus and UVA UVB protection. It's wet skin, oil free, safe eye. This is just, all in all, it's a great product. If you're somebody who just wants an all year round sunscreen and something which is very light on the skin, go for this one. This one is it's a little expensive. It's for $2,000, but it depends on if you think this is important. If you want to wear sunscreen, you don't want that heavy feel, it's totally worth it. So really good sunscreen. Next is, let's cover this one. So this is also by UV Blue. As I said, I'll be covering like 2-3 products of UV Blue. So this one is actually a tinted sunscreen, which means that it has pigment in it. So you know how they have tinted moisturizers and tinted sunscreen and all. This has like some pigment with it. So if you're going to work and if you just want a little tint on your skin, though it doesn't have any color, but it just kind of gives you that nice tinted pigment on your skin. It's not a foundation or anything, and but it just gives you like a nice little sheen on your face. And it's also an illuminator. So it says that instant skin illuminator as well. So I think that's what the tint does and everything. And this is also SPF 50 and everything same. This is also like a really good sunscreen if you want a little bit of tint. Now, this looks like UV Blue, but this is by the company Restreta, which is also like a good skincare company. Now this one is again SPF 50 and it has vitamin C in it. And this is a sunscreen gel. Again, good for summer and dry, skin people can use it under moisturizer, but great for humidity, oily skin and all of that. And I think this is for some $600-700 or something. So this one is, as you see, I've finished it all, but I didn't like it in the winters because, as I said, I have dry, my skin gets dry. So, but this was really good for me in summer. So I used it completely and I quite liked it, Now coming to the last one, I guess. Yes, this is by Sunscreen. And the texture is similar to Facegaurd, but better. La Shield and Facegaurd, but little better. This is silicone based, but it is slightly more moisturizing. So I really like the feel of this sunscreen as well for summer and humid months. Because, that time you don't like anything that's sticky on your face. So this one I quite like because it leaves your skin a little moisturized. Like you feel that moisture as well, but it's not sticky. But it's also matte. So I'm really fond of this sunscreen as well. Sunscreen. If you want a little bit of mix, that you just like, this is really good for people with dry skin in summer and humid weather because they want a little bit moisture, but you don't want your skin to feel tacky and everything. Of course, people with oily skin will also like it, but if you have very oily skin, then this might not work for you. But normal skin, yes. In fact, all of these products can work for normal skin, but how many of us actually do have normal skin? We don't. So yeah, so pick according to your skin type. I'm going to link everything down in the description bar. I'm going to tell you each sunscreen and everything. So just pick according to your skin type and what you're looking for and everything. This sunscreen is also SPF 50. So again, it's good protection and all of that. So yeah. I think I've covered all the products over here. But guys, sunscreen is very important. Please wear your sunscreen. It protects you from, your age spots, premature aging, dark spots, pigmentation, blah, blah, blah. It's a must. So yes, sunscreen is very important. So don't forget to put your sunscreen even when you're home. So you have to put your sunscreen when you're home as well. So don't forget that part. I should have said it earlier, not at the end of the video, but it's okay. I'll just write it down. I don't know if you guys will read it, but yeah. All right, this is it for today's video, and I'm going to see you in my next video. Till then, stay happy, be safe, and put your sunscreen on. Bye.